Yo, what is going on, you guys? It's Nesoa here, back with another video, and today I'm bringing you probably one of my most favorite decks of all time. This deck is just incredibly fun, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm a bit annoyed with the name change. I wish it was still Datascape, but it is Virtual World. But yeah, the deck's just, it has so much potential. I think a lot of people are just overlooking it with just, oh, it's just a Chuking turbo deck, which is like, that's nothing to sniff at. Like, it's a really good end board, but there's a few cards I'm playing in the extra deck that make the deck a bit more powerful going turn one. And once I get into the deck, I think you guys will see. I'll show you a combo at the end of where you could loop 3 cards out of their hand and then end with a VFD, which, if you ask me, it's pretty much game over from that point. There's very few decks that can come back from that, but yeah, so we'll just see what the format brings and whether this deck can compete with those kind of decks. But yeah, we'll just get straight into things. So for all the virtual world cards, basically they target a virtual world on the field, send a 1 of a different type, and then special summon themselves out. So this one, and then they have like an additional effect after that. So this one will send 1 and then get a search. It's Lulu. It's probably the best card in the deck. It's really good, and it's a tuner, so can't complain. This next one is a tuner as well, Lao. This one will send 1 and then reborn 1, but it has to be a different name of the one sent. So you can like send 1 and then reborn the same one. So yeah. And then 2 Yang. This is actually the only one that doesn't have a special summon from hand effect, but it does have a special summon from grave effect, where you, if you normal summon or special summon a level 3, you could just reborn this from the grave, but then it gets banished. And then when this card gets banished, you get to shuffle back in just 1 banished card. So you can shuffle back in cards so you banish off Pot of Desires. So it's actually really good. And then the 3 of the commons, the Li and the Gigi, these are just extenders really. This one will Foolish Burial another one, so it sends 2, and then this will at the end phase get you 1 back from the grave. So this is good for like turn 3 plays, and yeah, just setting up for next turn really. They are actually really good. And the Earth, which will come up in the extra deck, and you'll see what the spicy card I'm playing is, that can actually let you hand loop, so yeah. Then I'm playing 3 of the Virtual World City and 3 of the Virtual World Gate spell, because honestly you want to draw one of these turn 1 just to do your combo safely, because you don't want to waste your normal summon on like normal summoning a Lulu or a GG or anything really. So like just drawing one of these is really good, because you can just place a trap from the deck, or you can place a spell, or you can just activate the spell, and then they can just keep targeting that same spell and then send multiple monsters to the grave as well, which can send Jin Yang and just set up your whole plays. So drawing one of these is really good. I was playing 2 of this at the start, but then I've just realized you just need 3. You just need to see it. And then for the last Virtual World card, we're playing 2 of the Trap. I've seen a lot of builds play 3. Honestly, you don't want 3. The only time I've wanted 3 is if you've hit 2 off Desires, but if you hit 2 off Desires, like the chances of that happening is just so slim anyway, and most of the time you could do your combo to get rid of this anyway before you Desires, so it really doesn't matter. You just want to send this, or you want to place it from the city. You just don't want to draw this, so there's no point in playing 3. But yeah. Then for the non-virtual world cards, I'm playing 1 Genix Ali Birdman. Honestly, I'm just testing this. I was playing a triple tactical talents instead of it. But I just thought there's weird situations where if you draw multiple virtual worlds and no spells, and you have to normal summon one of the cards that can special summon from hand, you can bounce it, summon the Birdman, it's a level 3 tuner, and then you can special summon the virtual world card as well. So you just get a free monster, basically, a free tuner level 3. It's actually really good, and if you go into like turn 3 and you special summon something with Lao, you can actually bounce for your special summon with Lao, summon this, and then you can get another effect, where in that situation you would have only had 1 effect before. So it's just weird situations that comes up, and I'm just testing it at the moment, and I'm liking it, so it's in the deck. Then for the spells, 3 Pot of Desires. It's the most free card in this deck, because Niang can just put anything back in that you want to like see in the deck. because I do play Gamma, so you can put Driver back in even if you do banish Driver off this, which does happen. It's not the end of the world, but yeah, it's actually really good in this deck, and it's a +1, so why wouldn't you play? Triple Tactical Stance. I was playing more, but I needed to find room for like Genius Ellie Birdman. I'm testing that at the moment, but that could easily be another one of these, and this next guy can easily be another one of those as well. You could easily play 3 triple tacts. The only reason I didn't like it is because it relied your opponent to do something, but it does help you break boards a little easier, so it's good, but it's weird going first because sometimes it can be a brick and then it can force you to not be able to combo, so yeah, but it's okay. 1 Harpy's Feather Duster just for clearing back row if you go in second. Honestly, you don't need this. It's just a weird off card that I'm probably going to play just for locals. For the like staple one-ofs in this deck, I would say the 1 Monster Reborn, the 1 Call By, and the 1 Emergency Teleport, easily the 3 best spells, because these just so free. This can stop Ash, which is like pretty much the only hand trap that can hit you at the moment. I will Ash and Gamma. You can Ash their Gamma and just stop that one effect, but they can use it again, so it's not really worth it. But this hits Ash, and Ash is your worst nightmare when you're trying to use Lulu. So yeah, really good cards, and would definitely play these. And then for the hand traps, I'm playing 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Gamma, 1 Driver, and only 2 Impim. I was playing 3 Impim. I think I took it out for the Harpies, and yeah, I just wanted something that was not a trap, because I was drawing this a lot and I just didn't really like it. I wanted something that was a bit more blowout-y against back row decks, and yeah, I'm not really a big fan of Impim at the moment, but it is alright. It's not the worst hand trap in the world. But I definitely think Gamma is like the best hand trap because you can use it both offensively and defensively. And if they try and Ash one of your monsters, they all activate in hand, so you can actually Gamma them if they try and stop you summoning a monster before you've even summoned a monster. And then you have a level 2 and a level 6 on field, so you can just make plays from that. So it's actually really good. Gamma's really, really good in this deck. And then for the extra deck, 2 True Kings. You will sometimes make the second, but usually the first one will secure your victory anyway. But the 2 does come up. Enter Blafnia. This is for the hand loop. You can loop 4 cards out of the hand with Enter Blafnia, or you can just make the VFD and loop 3 cards and then summon a VFD, which is pretty much game over as well. Then one of the virtual world cards, Fan. It's okay. Pretty sure it like detaches 2 to banish a monster on the field and monster in the grave, so you can remove threats, and then if they try and kill this, you get to summon 2 virtual worlds from the deck, so it's not too bad. 1 Breaksword just for removing problem cards. Sometimes you will have to make this to force out like a Zeus or something, but yeah, it's actually really good. So that's it for the XYZs, and then for the synchros, we're playing 1 virtual world beast Juju. I don't really make this that often, but it's just in there for options. 1 Coral Dragon to get you a draw, 1 Star Discharge Warrior to get you a draw, 1's tuner, 1's non-tuner. That's the only reason I'm playing both. 1 of the Virtual World Shang-Chang. This is insane. So powerful. Just being able to bring it back every single turn. It's like, oh, you've dealt with my synchro. Okay, next turn I'm just going to bring it back. And again, and again, and again. It's just so strong. And the Macrocosmos effect is like, it's okay. It's a bit annoying that it's only on field, but you know, it's good. Then 1 Ravenous Croc. This is just to get draws. If you need to dig for stuff. 1 Vermilion to remove problem cards. And the best card in the extra deck, my spicy card, is a XX Saber Gotams. So basically what this card does is it requires a 1 tuner and 1 non-earth monster. 1 earth monster. So you basically tribute this and then discard 1 random card from your opponent's hand. So you can make it with any of the tuners plus any of the extenders, the level 3 or the level 6. You just go straight into this, you make it once, and then the next 2 times you make Cloud Castle. This is not once per turn, this is not once per turn. It's insane. So basically the combo, you make this once, you tribute it off, then you summon another 9, you summon Cloud Castle, you reborn it, you summon it off again, you summon another Cloud Castle, you reborn it, you send another card off, and then you make VFD out of the 2 Cloud Castles. It's just insane. And then when what is this, Final Sigma? Yeah, it's just a Mathmech card, just a Synchro 12 that is unaffected by other cards. It's just insane. Just in here for basically options. I think I've made it like once, but yeah, it's actually really good if it comes up. Now I'll just show you the combo. I'll just show you like the simplified version. Obviously there's ways to do this combo without drawing like these exact cards, but this is just the most simple one I can think of to just show you how powerful this deck is. So obviously you start off with the city, you'll send the city to place the trap in the spell and trap card zone. You'll then activate Lulu's effect, special summon it out by sending one of the spells to the grave, and you'll search out a Lolo, and then you'll activate Lulu, you'll target the trap, and you'll send where are they two? You'll send a Nyang Nyang, and you can send another one of the spells. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, you don't need to send another one of the spells. You just can if you want. Then you synchro these two into, oh, I'm looking at my main deck, into the XX Saber Gotems, and then you tribute that off. So that's one card ripped out their hand. I'll put the dice here. Oh, you can't really see that on camera. One card ripped out their hand. And then you can banish the visual spell, which will allow you to dig through your deck and grab the other extender. You have 2 options here. You can either, I think if you left a monster on board, you could have hit something else and like protected against Nibiru, but it doesn't matter. We're just gonna go through the combo first here. So yeah, you would have discarded a card from hand, but obviously you start with 5. We're only using 3 for this, but you need a discard as well. As you summon this by sending, you can send anything at this point. I usually like to get rid of these from the deck because you don't want to draw them. Then you're also going to bring back the Nyang Nyang, and then you're going to target a monster, summon Lao Lao, send the other trap because you don't want to draw it, and you're going to reborn the Lily. So now you have a tuner, a non-tuner, tuner, and a non-tuner. So you're going to synchro these 2 off into a Cloud Castle. Cloud Castle is going to reborn the Saber. Saber is going to tribute off. That's another hand rip. Then you're going to synchro these 2 off. This gets banished. Make another Cloud Castle. Cloud Castle is going to bring back the X Saber again. And you can tribute it off. For the 3rd one, you can either then overlay for a Blafnir, get a 4th hand rip, or you can just make VFD. And then end phase, you get to either add this or Lao Lao. I usually add Lao Lao back to hand just because it can reborn one from the grave. So your end board is a King of Calamities, a Lao Lao in hand. You've ripped 3 cards out. You have a trap which is live. You have 2 banished cards, and you also have another card in hand as well. There's 1 card that we didn't use. So yeah, if it's like a monstery bonus, I mean, you can easily bump this up to like 4, which is insane. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys enjoy this deck. And I'm going to be making a lot more videos on this deck because I'm really enjoying playing this and finding new ways to innovate the deck and make the deck a bit more competitive. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe.